All right, I think we are good to go. I observe that many have joined through the YouTube link as well. So I think we are good to go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this special meeting. And first, let me say congratulations to everyone here that has scaled through the process and now at the stage of completing this mission of formally publishing their manuscripts on One Petrol. It has been a long process, something that started since last year, December. And by August, by the grace of God, this process shall be completed. So it would be nice we update you and intimate you of what has transpired and what we are going to do going forward. Um, One thing I must tell you is that for the first time, we're having the number of a volume of manuscripts that I've never had before for NIH. And I must give kudos to the council chair who gave a nod for us to have this volume. Secondly, ordinarily, every paper that has gone through this process, authors ought to pay for it. Um, some time ago, I had a meeting with the authors, and I informed everyone that SPI is now charging $50 per paper. So the council has taken up that responsibility from us. That's the reason you never got any mails from me asking you to pay for the manuscript you submitted. So I thank the council for taking up this challenge and not coming back to you to pay for your manuscript before it's been published. Um, of the 1,000 plus manuscripts, abstracts that were submitted, we are going into this conference with 435 accepted manuscripts already issued were One Petrol numbers. So automatically it means that those papers have been accepted. And for the first time as well, all manuscripts that were uploaded to SPI were all accepted. So kudos to the reviewers team, kudos to the TPC committee to have made that possible. Before now, after screening from our end, SPI also, after screening, will likely drop some papers, but maybe because of the quality of work done this time around, no paper was dropped from the SPI end. So I must thank the reviewers team that has put in all efforts to make sure that a thorough job was well done, and we got to this stage. And I think it's because of that reason as well that the council chair felt that even though we have some constraints that has to do with accommodation and logistics, venues and so on, he still accepted that we should accept as many, as much as we can. Any paper that at least goes beyond that average value of good should be accepted. And that is why we accepted this volume of manuscript. So congratulations to all of you. Again, something new is also about happening. Before now, we don't usually have um, day one presentations. Um, so usually it's day two and day three for all technical sessions. But because of the volume of manuscripts we are dealing with, we are going to have a day 1 p.m. session in this nice. That means that some of the authors' papers will be presented on day 1 p.m. and then the remaining will be handled in day 2 and day 3. So those presentations that will come in day 1, we call them smart presentations. They will not be as long as those ones we are going to have in day 2 and day 3. However, at least we are going to give them a reasonable time to speak to what they have done so that the audience will benefit from it. That's the purpose of the TPC sessions, for people to gain knowledge and to also know what is currently trending technology wise and also in the industry. So I wish to inform everyone here that some of the papers will be presented on day 1 p.m. So we should all make ourselves available that um, if your paper falls in that day 1, you have to come in and present. So what we have also done is that day 1, since though it's PM, we're going to have 2 sessions. So it's going to happen immediately after the opening ceremony. I think maybe after the lunch from 2 p.m., 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 30-minute sessions to accommodate all the manuscripts that will fall in day 1. Hopefully from day 2, we'll go into our regular sessions. I will share with you, I know many of us are eager to know when we are presenting. Usually that is shown through the app. The app is not ready and we're also working, to make sure that we meet up with the deadline to submit our schedule. We never found it so easy because somehow we response to our request to get session chairs wasn't so prompt. We had so much delays from people. Many people were undecided until late hours. We started getting reasonable responses. So I wish that we all prepare our minds um, to start presentation from day 1, day 2, and day 3. So, and it would be nice we share this with you as authors. So I will just briefly maybe share the screen um, of the schedule. I'll just scroll through it. Maybe some of you see a paper. If you don't see, fine. But all the papers are captured. The 435 papers are captured. But I think once the app is up, you can view and actually know where exactly your paper falls so that you come in and do your presentation. And um, every manuscript submitted and every slide submitted must be presented for. Otherwise, it will not be uploaded in the One Petro platform. So we should take note of that. So if you're not available, you need to get someone to present for you. But we wish that you can come in and present yourself because you did the work. So let me quickly just share the schedule and show you how it looks like. Um, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you can see You can see the paper numbers. These are so what we intend doing is that because the one usually we have lots of activities, other activities, council activities that we holding concurrently as well. So we've been able to secure some rooms to do this. So we are still going to use our televisions for the presentation. And if for any reason we can get hold of um, um, projectors and so on, then we'll also use them to augment the television screen so that we can handle as many presentations as possible. So these are actually the paper numbers. Sessions. You can see this day one, the smart presentation day one. Then we have another session. After the 2 to 3:30 session, we have the 4 to 5:30 session. So all this will happen in day one to enable us take a chunk of this volume of presentations we are going to have. So this is still day one. In the Europe room, the first one is Africa. So can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
Yeah, suddenly I got muted. I don't know. So this is the smarts for another one for day one. But it's going to happen in Europe, and then it just continues like that. We have many. So the schedule is already ready. Hopefully, like I mentioned, tomorrow we'll complete this with all the session chairs and the facilitators and submit to council so that they can upload on the app. So we should inform you of what is about happening. I know many of us are not aware of the day one, at least to acquaint us that something like this is about happening and prepare our minds towards that. So thank you. This is all I have. If you have questions, you can ask.
Hello.
Yes, I can see Raphael. Okay. Is it Ganiyu? Adenu. Ganiyu, I can see.
Good evening.
Yes, Adenu, how now? Yes. All right.
I just want to ask a question. I see that there are quite a number of papers slated. So traditionally, each paper normally takes like 30 minutes. Is that still going to be the case, or the duration for each of the paper has been reduced?
For the smart presentations, substantially reduced. While the other presentations from the 2 and the 3 will be normal. That's why we call them smart presentation. Yes.
Okay. So will you be willing to explain to us what you mean by smart? Is it by the number of slides or what
Is
criteria
is
can
is
form?
is the time?
Oh, okay.
Is the time? Yes, it's not going to have normal duration like the other ones.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Raphael, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So, I think we'll be getting this before the end of the week, which is okay. We'll be able to prepare ourselves as regards next week and the presentation. So, for myself, I missed on submission of the slide. Is there a possibility that I could still submit it? Maybe before the end of
Why
this week.
did you miss it? We gave a deadline. Why did you miss it?
So I had like a ton of assignments to conclude at that period. So I was not really focused on my email at the point until I concluded on that event. So that was why.
But repeatedly mails were sent. Anyway, you know, that makes things difficult for us as well. That's one thing you need to understand. Because each of these slides we have QR codes attached to them. And this has been concluded. So if you are submitting now, how will the QR code be generated? We'll see how we'll go around it anyway. But for now, unless you bring the slide yourself, and then if possible, if we can generate QR code at that instance and give to you, fine. But that's only we can. But I can't take any slide from any person now and send.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. You said if you cannot come, that you can take tell someone to present for you. So even someone that is not a co-author, can the person come and present for the person?
Yeah, first,
But
all we needed is the presentation has to be made. Okay. So I don't care who is coming, but it has to be presented. And I believe the person you are asking to present must have a knowledge of the subject. Otherwise, he will get himself embarrassed. Questions will be asked. So that's why we wish that authors come themselves and make the presentation.
okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Ekwan Kaku, can you speak?
Yeah. Should I go ahead?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, Dr. Joe and colleagues online. My question is, can you speak to the rating methods that we are going to adopt this time, given that there are two forms of presentation, SMART and the usual, which of course also have a variable time allocated to each of the methods?
Same evaluation method. We are not changing any evaluation. The same evaluation. The rating is the same.
Yeah, because my concern is where a presenter is given a short time to present in one method, that's a SMART method, and the other probably is given a longer time. Maybe the rating outcome might not be the same. So that's just my concern, so
yes,
that the council can look into
yeah, we
that.
consider this. Now, one thing you need to understand is that I mentioned earlier when I started this presentation that ordinarily, most of the people will have been dropped, and we go with what we can handle. If not for the benevolence of the council chair. So ordinarily, even though a paper, a manuscript is adjudged to be accepted, we do a rating based on the reviewers' comments and the reviewers' rating as well. We do an internal rating and rank these manuscripts. So a manuscript can be accepted, but yet not, allowed to be presented, or it may be accepted by the reviewers, but not accepted, to progress further because of capacity constraint. But this time around, we have accepted all these ones. That's the reason why the volume is high. So all those papers that rank in that category, we move them to smart so that people can speak. So I believe if 10 minutes is given to you, the only thing is that maybe you may not allow so many questions and so on. 10 minutes is given to you, you should be able to speak around their subject and then also inform the audience, communicate whatever you have done to the audience. So we'll still use the same ranking. I don't think that any person will, rate down any paper because the timing is short. It's about you going straight to what you did and telling the story as it ought to be. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Samuel.
Thank you so much, sir, for this. So I want to ask a question. I think I have two questions. So one
Okay.
question is that could there be possibility whereby somebody with two paper and the time to present the two paper clashes? Is there a possibility for that? Are there rooms for
We try as much as
avoidance?
possible to avoid that.
Noted, sir. Noted, sir. And secondly, sir, I got to know that for us to present the slides, we have to register for the event. And I want to ask, is there um maybe chance or let's say possibility for students like us that don't have so much to pay for the event to attend the event and present the paper without paying for the registration?
This question, even me, I'm a student too, so I'm paying. So,
Ah, oh God,
so
sir.
but to be fair to you, okay, I don't handle registration things,
Okay.
and that is purely secretarial job. So maybe you explore further. All I know is that all authors need to present their manuscript, their paper. Okay. But whether you should be exempted or not is not within my powers to dictate that. So you need to explore further and maybe reach out to council chair or secretariat and so on. But sometimes students can be richer, so um, no big deal. But that's the answer I'm going to give to you. It's not within my powers to exclude you from
And
registration.
sir, one more question,
Ah,
sir, please.
yes. So you
Are
need
there
to pay to.
sponsorship platform for the okay, I should reach out to the I want to ask if there's sponsorship platform for the event, but you have said that it's not in your power, so I should reach out to the secretariat for that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So
Okay, favor.
I have a question. Don't know if you can hear me. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Is it Obi?
Yes, it's Obi.
Okay.
So just to be clear on the timing, the first question that was asked spoke about normal duration being 30 minutes. Is that correct?
We,
Or
we've
is it
never
longer?
had we've never had presentation for 30 minutes before. I just didn't want to respond to that. We never had presentation that lasts for 30 minutes for every paper. We've never had
Okay,
that.
okay, thank you.
Mm. Okay, next, is it favor?
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Okay.
sir. Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Please, I have two questions, or roughly three. It's concerning this calendar. Please, I would appreciate if this can be sent to our mails before waiting for the council
I
application.
will I will see what we can do. I will discuss with TPC and see how we can forward this to your mails before the final draft is sent to
Yeah, so that we
council
can
to
plan
be
ahead.
included in the app. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir,
Mm.
just to confirm, this smart presentation, you said people that were in these categories were based on ranking, as they could have been dropped, but
Yeah.
they were considered.
Yeah.
So is it 10 minutes for them because the original day were 15 minutes?
We've not decided. Okay, so
So that they
hopefully,
can plan ahead with their presentation
hopefully,
slide.
hopefully before the conference, before the week runs out, we are going to send a mail to all the smart people that will be in the smart, or generally, okay, send a mail of telling all presenters the time slots, okay, for different categories of presentation. So we'll likely do that.
Is there also postcard
But
presentation
likely it's
this
not
year?
going to be less than 10 minutes, yes.
Okay.
Maximum 10 minutes, yes.
Is there
Eh?
postcard presentation this year? As I'm seeing
Yes,
the
there
smart.
is. There
Okay.
is. There is, yes.
Okay, sir. Sorry, my last question. I edited my slide, but I updated it after the deadline. It was not yet closed, but I know they normally close it if they are not taking. So I wanted to know if it was considered. I did downloaded the first one.
But I responded to that we've concluded our session. Somebody asked similar question. I
No.
responded to that.
It's not today. It's like a day or 2 days after the 17th. I updated it.
Okay. You okay, I will check that. I need to check. Sorry, hold on.
So that I will know, like, if they closed it officially, that is people that they did not
Come and
accept
wait,
it.
please.
Okay.
Okay, you submitted it on the 17th. So it's still
Yeah.
tenable, yeah. It's still tenable. So the
Okay.
update is the updated one that will be captured, yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
sir. Well done, sir.
Yeah. Chisom. Chisom, can you unmute? Or is your
Yes.
question answered? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is my first time actually. So is there a follow-up or
I can barely hear you, sorry.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, please.
All right. It is my first time actually. So is there a dress code or color code for the presentation?
Is there what?
Thank you. A dress code or color code for the presentation.
You need to just dress smart. If you are going for a presentation, generally, you need to dress smart. So we don't have a
Okay.
special dress code, yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. Yes.
Good evening, sir. Yeah.
Good evening, yes.
I think my question seems to be about yes. I'm actually was one that run with this
Sorry, you're
slide.
breaking.
So I'll just
Sorry, you're
yes.
breaking.
Okay. Oh, what about now?
It looks better now.
Hello, sir.
It's better now.
Okay. What I'm saying is, thank you. My questions will be answered, but you just need a more clarification. Our slide was actually done by co-author, so it was just recently that I'm seeing it, that the date for the conference, it was actually edited
You're breaking. You're still breaking.
The slide I sent to him.
You're still breaking. I barely can comprehend what you're saying. You are breaking. Can you change position and ask your question again?
Okay. How yeah now?
Hello?
Are you hearing me?
You are breaking.
Oh, so he can also type it in the chat box. Okay.
Yeah, maybe type what you want to ask on the chat box. Yes. Ami. Hello, Ami.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
My question is, assuming for some reason the original author put on the slide deck, where you put the picture, image, and the name and bio. Assuming that author is not available at the conference, but another of the authors on the study is available, can that author do the presentation
Of
in place
course.
of the person?
Of course, yes. Yes. It's part of the work.
Okay.
So you should be able to. It's not the lead author that will always present. Any member
Okay.
of the team can present on behalf of the group, on behalf of the authors.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
And I have a second question, which
Okay.
comes back to a question that was asked earlier, but a slightly different variation. So the case is the study has made significant changes to. First of all, the study presented a working project. So that's something that is online that is meant to be accessed over the internet. And there have been significant changes to the documentation and the structure of the platform between the time the paper was originally submitted and the time for the presentation. So things that were proposed in the paper are no longer relevant as of this time. Is it still possible to update the presentation with with those relevant changes to the things like domain name and access points and all that?
No, because it's beyond our control now. Yeah. All changes
Okay.
should have been done before
Thank
we
you.
upload to SPI. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Tamka.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Please, can you hear me?
Yes. Ami, can you please mute yourself?
Okay. Sir,
Yes.
I know you said the registration is not actually in your power, but then I just want to ask something concerning that area. So it's about the student registration now. Initially, before now, I saw registration amount for student as 170K. That was for the early bird. But currently, like there's nothing like student or the amount, there's just 320,000. So I just want to ask if there's still a subsidized rate for students. That's what I
No,
wanted to ask.
student now is 200, it's not 320, unless you want to do YP.
Okay, so student is 200.
Yes.
Okay,
After
sir.
the
Thank
early
you.
bird, yes. I know you
Okay,
have
sir.
200, so you can go ahead and pay.
No, as I don't have 200 though. So I'm looking for sponsors.
It's okay.
Okay, but
All
sir, the
right.
early bird has closed, right?
But you are the one that mentioned it now. You
Oh,
mentioned to me that early bird has closed, and what you are seeing is 320. I only told you that, look, it's still 200. It moved from 170 to 200. So early bird
okay,
has
sir.
closed, yes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Umejuru,
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
very well.
Thank you, thank you. Apologies, I joined late because I was on transit. I was on the road, but now I joined and I see you have gone far. And maybe the question I want to ask you, I've addressed it before, but please indulge me. How do I know the time allocation I have for the presentation on Monday? That's my first question.
I mentioned it earlier that we'll communicate all of those.
Okay. Okay,
Mm.
very good. My second question is that I did a little update. It's not a significant update. The results, it doesn't change the results of my the slide I submitted on the 17th. But I would, is it possible to use the update I have now for the presentation rather than the one I submitted on the 17th?
No.
Okay. Okay. It's all right. It's nothing major. I just wanted to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any hand again. Are you people done? with the questions?
Yeah, Chair, there were a few questions that were addressed in the chat.
Okay, there are some on the chat.
Please check the
Yeah,
chat
I've tried
box.
to address them, but you can look through if there's any I've not addressed.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let me check. Ugochukwu asks, how do we know when we will be presenting? You will know through the schedule, but I will see if we can avail you this copy, at least to guide you. But ordinarily, you are supposed to get this information when the schedule is released through the app. On the timing, I've mentioned it earlier, we're going to communicate all authors. Somebody asked, Teresa asked, was there a selection criteria at the time when which paper goes for smart presentation or regular? I say yes. 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 The actual the difference is that those papers ordinarily we said should have been dropped, but even though they are good enough, the reason why we accepted why we would have dropped them is because of the venue constraints and some logistics issues as well. But fortunately, the council chair, through his benevolence, has allowed us to accept it. That is why we are even having day one presentation. Ordinarily, we are not going to have day one presentation. It's going to be day two and day three. We don't have any virtual, we don't have provision for virtual presentations. Yeah, I think this has been answered. If we can see the papers for room sessions and poster sessions, we'll share this before the end of the week, please. How to access the SP Authors Pack. That should be after the presentation, after the NAIS. I think I'm seeing some repeated questions. I think I've answered them. Thank you, Fisayo, for answering most of them as well. This one, updated 17 midnight. I think these things were downloaded on the 20th. So if you actually uploaded your own 17th, it's still within the pack that was downloaded. We can't do this now. Somebody saying, please walk us through how technical papers are ranked through our sex. Reviewers know about this, so there's no way we can do this now. We'll pass this stage, please. Will the technical presentation be going on simultaneously with other conference activities? Yes. Yes, it has always been like that from inception. If authors are going to register for the conference, yes, every author is expected to register for the conference. I think virtually everything seems to have been addressed.
No, sir. Please, there's a question that you have not addressed.
Which one is that?
Someone asked if the volunteers, as a volunteer, if you can present, if you can present as a volunteer, and also someone asked which app And then also someone asks if other authors can be on the stage and
Let
also
me
take
get one at
questions
a
from
time,
the.
please. If you are a volunteer to what? To TPC?
No, if you are accepted as a volunteer, if you can present without registering, that they accepted you as a volunteer if you can present.
Being a volunteer means you already have access now to the venue, because
All right.
the issue is not having access at all. Ordinarily, um, if we really want to be, you know, not to undermine the system, we know what to do. We don't need to cut corners. I hope you understand what I mean.
Yes, sir. Then you're
Yes.
not saying that the this thing will be shared through an app. So someone was asking which app.
The app has always been in existence. Every nice conference, there's an app where you can view all activities in different
So,
days.
please, what's the name of the app?
It's SP Nigerian Council app. I think that's it. You will see it. It will be shared. It's everywhere. That's what you will use to monitor activities every day. All activities for the nice. So you can, some for the fact that you're already there, you can choose programs you want to attend. If family program is ongoing, when they are going to get out of a hotel, when they will come in, or well, which program, YP program, panel session, other workshops, everything is in this app. So it's your duty, because there's no way you can be everywhere at the same time. So you can decide which one is more beneficial for you to attend. So if TPC you want to attend, you would see the sessions for TPC, and then know which one you want to attend. Even the rooms where they are, we are going paperless, so you don't expect any paper to be flying. Okay, so that is it.
All right, sir. No, thank you very much, sir. Then the last question I saw that you did not answer was if other authors can also be on the stage to take questions from the audience, or is it just the
Of
presenter
course,
that needs
if
to
you
be
are
on?
a co-author, yes, you can stand in and answer some questions. Maybe if the presenter is unable to address the question
All right.
properly, he can always call on you that this is my co-author, let him answer. That is why you are a co-author. Favor.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Thank you, sir. Please,
okay,
my
your hand is
question
still
is,
up.
yes, it's concerning this smart presentation, because you said it will be sent most likely at the end of the week. But just for people to be
It's not just
prepared,
smart. The entire schedule will be sent before the end of the week.
yes. But how can someone know, like between now and tomorrow, like just to grade themselves? Is it based on the comments they had on their documents from the final manuscript, or if there was no comment, it means you are not a smart?
I don't understand your question.
Like you said, there were rankings. There were some papers that usually, if you are getting your final
So
feedback, there will
is
be
this
comments,
one? Yes,
or
it's
it's not
not.
like
You are
that.
not a member of TPC, so it's a committee that decides that. Okay. So just like when the manuscripts were reviewed, it's reviewers that determine which one should be accepted and rejected. It's not TPC. Do you understand? So after the reviews, we get the report from reviewers, and that's what we use to judge the papers. And so this paper is rejected, this one is accepted.
So it's not by the comment on the document.
Not by if somebody can make a comment, but still say this paper, should be accepted. The comment is to improve on the work, because after the reviews, people will make comments. Not that your paper is perfect. Maybe there are some grammatical blunders somewhere, or even the analysis, but the entire work looks good. It deserves to be accepted. So a reviewer can say, fix this, fix that, and until you fix that, the paper should not be accepted, or the paper should be accepted outrightly. So because all these manuscripts were sent back to you with the comments, and you are the one that will look at the comments and look for a way to fix these comments before you submit the final draft with your copyright forms and other things. So it's not something that is done, um, arbitrarily. I don't know if your question is answered.
Just for us to just start knowing where we are and adjusting
Oh,
our
favor, excuse me. Papers, we have passed that stage. We have passed that stage. The stage we are is presentation. For the fact that you have got to this stage, it means that the paper has been accepted. What is left is for you to go and present. You heard me when I was responding to other people that ask questions. If they can even submit a modified version of them, I say no. So the question you're asking now is irrelevant to make us progress. Amy, please.
Hello. Yeah, so
Yes.
my question is about the app. In previous conferences, I've had the app downloaded on my phone. So I remember roughly what it looks like. But I checked the Play Store now and I can't find it. I've searched with multiple search terms. I don't know, is
Sorry?
the app supposed to, the app for the conference? I'm
It's
checking
not up
Play
yet.
Store and I can't
It's not
find it.
up yet. It's
Okay, it's
not
not
up
up
yet.
yet.
Yes,
Okay,
it's not up yet.
all right,
Yes.
all right.
Good rad.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the enlightenment so far. I just wanted to confirm if two authors can do the presentation or three authors, or it's just limited to one author to do the presentation. Thank
The
you.
authors, if the authors want to, it's a time that is allotted to the authors. If all the authors want to do the presentation and they have different sections they want, they can come out and present. That's okay, I'll present to this point, this one, and then they stand and answer the questions. Okay, so it's a joint written work. So if all of you want to make your impact, that's okay. I worked on this. I want to come out and present. No, there's no big deal about that.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. So far, I think we are done with. Since we don't have any question, I think for
Hello,
me,
Chair. Good evening,
yes,
sir. Please, there's a question. Yeah.
there's a question.
Okay. Yes, there's a question on chat box that you just dropped. Mario wants to know if there's possibility for an author to join online while having co-author presenting
We said we don't
physically.
have virtual presentations this time around. We don't. That was
Okay.
answered earlier. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he equally wants to know, because he chatted me privately, he equally wants to know when there will be a feedback from ASP International.
And there'll be a feedback from who?
ASP International, I think as regards to the published papers.
It has to be immediately after the conference.
Okay.
You can see paper numbers have been assigned. So once we communicate them that look, these ones are presented, automatically they were uploaded in one page.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I cannot see any other question again. And then let me also check. I'm not also seeing any other hand. I thank God that I'm out of these questions. Somebody has raised his hand again. Okay, I will answer this one so that we can go. To be Loba. Please, if you are not talking, Linear, can you mute, please? Linear. Lillian, can you mute? I don't know why some people behave like this. You just join a meeting and then unmute yourself and be talking. Omoluwa, can you, your hand is up?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
I got a mail that was talking about transportation, that it's going to be available for everyone that registered. So I wanted to know if it's
Not
just
from
for
me.
people.
I don't know. I don't have idea about it.
Oh, okay. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting all of you. And thank you for the time. Thank you for all the questions. I look forward to seeing all of you um, during the conference. Good
Thank
night
you,
and
sir.
God bless
Good
you
night,
all.
sir.
Yes.
Thank
Night.
you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, sir. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Obeta,
Yes.
it is Virtue.
Good evening.
How are you?
Oh, Virtue, my dog. How
Virtue,
are you?
Good evening, sir.
how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, here and they want
Good
to
Question
give
to
me
was
the question.
the question bless you. Now you are allowed to